My girlfriend always told me, "You're too emotional. Toughen up and take a joke." When she humiliated me in public repeatedly, I began firing back with quips about her cooking, her driving, her job. When she got upset, I echoed, "Too emotional. Toughen up." The day she realized she'd unleashed a beast. I'm Jake, 26, sitting here wondering how my relationship became a social experiment in hypocrisy. My girlfriend Emily, 28, and I had been together for 2 years. She's undeniably attractive, works in fashion PR, and has this blunt, no-filter vibe her friends adore. The issue? Her humor only went one way. It started subtly. Little jabs at gatherings. Meet Jake, my boyfriend. He's in finance. Exciting, huh? At least he's dependable, dependably dull. Everyone chuckled. I'd fake a grin. Later, I'd say it stung. God, Jake, you're so emotional. It's just a joke. Learn to laugh at yourself. Then it ramped up. Last month, at her friend's engagement party, Jake wanted to wear that green shirt, but I said it makes him look like a GameStop clerk. He wore it anyway. Now everyone's gonna ask him for Pokemon cards. 60 people laughed. I stood there, clutching my drink, feeling like a fool. In the car later, that was embarrassing, Emily. You're being dramatic, babe. It's called a sense of humor. If you weren't so touchy, you'd be fun at parties. The cycle was predictable. She'd roast me publicly, I'd voice my hurt privately, she'd call me emotional, oversensitive, dull. I'd apologize for overreacting, rinse, repeat. 3 weeks ago, she did it at my company gala, my work event. Jake's adorable. He rehearsed his speech for 3 days, 3 days for a 5-minute budget update. I told him nobody cares about numbers that much, but he made flashcards. My boss was there. My colleagues were there. Everyone gave those pitying chuckles. That night, I said nothing. I just decided, if poking fun at your partner is just fun, let's have some fun. Update 1. I started small the next morning. She made breakfast, pancakes like cardboard. Wow, Em, these pancakes are unique. Did you train as a hockey puck chef? I could use these as coasters at work. She froze. That's rude. Just a joke, Em. Don't be so emotional. She glared, but stayed quiet. That weekend, her friends came over for a cocktail night. Emily was bragging about her latest project at work. I cut in, "Oh yeah, Em's social media campaign. 3 weeks agonizing over 2 identical shades of gray? Groundbreaking. She's revolutionizing the gray community." Her friends shifted awkwardly. Emily's face flushed. "Jake, that's my career you're mocking. And finance is mine." Never stopped you. Come on, babe, laugh at yourself. The next week she was driving us to dinner and nearly hit a car while checking her phone. At dinner with her parents, I said casually, "Your daughter's driving is a thrill ride." Today, she almost rear-ended someone because she had to like a post. Social media stunt driver of the year, if crashing counts as a stunt. Her dad gave a nervous chuckle. Her mom looked worried. Emily was stunned. In the bathroom, she confronted me. "What's wrong with you?" "Nothing. I'm being funny, you know, having a personality like you always wanted." "This isn't funny. It's mean." "Funny, because when you do it, it's comedy gold." Her face showed it was sinking in. "This is about the gala? This is about 2 years of being your punching bag, Em." She stormed back to the table. Dinner was tense. Her parents tried to keep the conversation going while we sat in frosty silence. Update 2. Emily tried a serious talk that night. "You're being spiteful," she said. "I'm being hilarious," I corrected. "You just need a thicker skin." "This is different." "How?" "Because it hurts you. What were your jabs meant to do, show affection?" She had no answer. The next few days were strained. She stopped mocking me, but barely spoke. Then came Friday, her company's cocktail event. She introduced me cautiously to her boss, Vanessa, whom she idolized. "This is Jake." "Oh, Jake," I said cheerfully. "Em's always talking about you, Vanessa." She does this spot-on impression of your strategy meetings. Show her, babe. Do the bit about leveraging synergies. Emily paled. "I don't..." She's shy. It's perfect. The voice, the gestures. Had us cracking up last Tuesday, Vanessa's smile stiffened. How interesting. Later, when a coworker praised Emily's outfit, I added, she should look great. Spent 4 hours shopping for it, 4 hours for one skirt. I told her it's not Paris Fashion Week, but you know Em. Every event's a runway. The coworker gave an uneasy laugh. Emily fled to the bathroom, returning with red eyes. Happy now? She hissed. I'm having a blast. This is what you wanted. Me being fun at parties, right? The ride home was silent until she erupted. You're ruining my image. Like you ruined mine at my gala? That was different. People know I'm sarcastic. Now they know I am too. Congrats, Em. You got the fun boyfriend you wanted. She broke down in tears. Real ones, not crocodile tears. I didn't realize. Didn't realize what? That public humiliation stings? That being someone's constant joke wears you down? That your partner undermining you in front of people you respect feels like a knife? She was quiet for a long moment. I thought you knew I didn't mean it. But everyone else didn't. They just saw you tearing me down for laughs. You'd think that would have ended it. Nope. Emily went full attack mode. Instead of reflecting, she decided I was the bad guy. She called her mom, sobbing, claiming I'd humiliated her in front of her boss. Her mom called me. Jake? Emily's distraught. This isn't you, it's exactly like Emily. I'm just matching her vibe. Did she tell you she mocked me publicly for 2 years? She said they were just quips. Would you find it funny if your husband kept calling you dull? Mocked your job, joked about your clothes? Silence. Maybe you two need therapy. Emily's friends jumped in next. Her best friend, Sophie, texted, Hey, Em says you've been really cruel lately. You okay? I replied, Doing great. Just got the sense of humor Emily always wanted. Funny how she hates it when the jokes go both ways. Sophie, she's really hurt. Yeah, being mocked hurts. Who knew? Then Emily tried social media, posted a long rant about toxic relationships, how someone you love can turn into a stranger, and emotional manipulation. Comments were supportive until I wrote, Interesting take from someone who spent 2 years calling me dull in front of crowds. Remember the engagement party? My gala? That open mic where you turned our relationship into a comedy set? She deleted it within an hour. But the real gem was Saturday. She planned a girls' intervention brunch and accidentally included me in the group chat. Sophie, we need to help Em cope with Jake's emotional abuse. He's changed. It's scary. Her sister, was he always this vengeful? No, he was sweet, just predictable and safe, you know? Now he's cruel, predictable and safe. That's how she saw me. I screenshotted it and sent it to her. Now I get it. I wasn't your boyfriend. I was your punchline. Update 4. Emily freaked when she realized I saw the chat. That's not what I meant. Predictable and safe? That's exactly what you meant. I meant steady, reliable. You meant safe and predictable, someone you could roast without pushback because I was too emotional to fight back. She tried to smooth things over, showing up at my office Monday with coffee, all smiles. My coworker, Ryan, saw her and said, Oh, it's the stand-up star. Jake told us about your gala routine, hilarious bit about his flashcards. She flushed. I was just being funny, right? I added, Ryan, did I mention her driving? Pure comedy. She left without a word. That night, she went full victim. Her mom called again. You're being harsh to my daughter. I'm being what she taught me to be. 2 wrongs don't make a right, Jake. True, so I'm ending this. Tell Emily we're done. You're breaking up through me? No, I'll tell her myself, but you're so involved you should know. I got home to find Emily in my apartment. She had a key, surrounded by tissues, browsing rental listings. You can't dump me. We live together. No, you crash here most nights. Your name's not on the lease. You have your own place. I basically live here. Then basically move out. She switched gears. I'll change. No more jokes. It's not just the jokes, Em. It's that you see me as safe and predictable, a prop to mock for clout. That's not love. She ugly cried. You weren't supposed to see that chat. That makes it worse. I love you. You love having a reliable fallback while you play sarcastic queen for everyone else. You love someone safe who won't leave when you treat them like trash. Please, Jake, we can fix this. Fix what? 2 years of you humiliating me, or how you painted yourself as the victim when I gave you a taste of it? She grabbed her phone. I'll delete everything. I'll apologize online. For what? Calling me abusive? Or admitting you think I'm predictable? Final update. 3 weeks since I ended it. The fallout was a masterclass in human behavior. Emily went through phases. Denial, texting like we were still together. Dinner tonight? Miss you. This is dumb, come over. Anger. You're a sociopath. Wasted 2 years. You manipulated me. Should have listened when people said you were too dull. Bargaining. What if I do therapy? I'll post an apology. Can we restart? No more jokes. Depression? Posting sappy quotes online. Sometimes the one you die for pulls the trigger. Cringeworthy. Acceptance? Nope. She skipped that. Instead, she rewrote the narrative. Told everyone I'd turned abusive, and she narrowly escaped. Posted about surviving manipulation and red flags to spot. Her red flags were laughably specific. When they can't take a joke but make cruel ones. When they humiliate you in front of your boss. When they turn your friends against you. When they gaslight you for having emotions. She was describing herself. Her friends bought it initially. Sophie texted, "Hope you get help for your anger." I replied, "Only thing I'm angry about is wasting 2 years with someone who saw me as a joke." Truth has a way of surfacing. Her coworker, Matt, who'd seen her mock me for years and my recent clapbacks, messaged, "I get why you did it, man. She was always ragging on you at events. The dull boyfriend bit got old. You just mirrored her. My friend Sam's girlfriend told me Emily tried venting to her about problem boyfriends." She shut it down. "Emily, you spent a whole dinner mocking Jake's hobbies. Remember calling his PC setup his nerd dungeon in front of everyone? Forgot to mention that gem. Last interaction was yesterday. Emily emailed, claiming I'd broken her, ruined her trust, and sent her to therapy with my psychological games. I replied, Emily, I treated you the way you treated me for 2 years. If 3 weeks of your own medicine broke you, imagine how I felt for 2 years. Don't contact me." She forwarded my email to her friends as proof of my cruelty. Sophie called, "That was harsh." Which part? Calling out her double standards or asking to be left alone? You know what you did. I did exactly what she did. If it was wrong for me, wasn't it wrong for her? Long pause. That's different. She hung up. Here's what I learned. Some people genuinely think they can treat you like garbage and expect you to smile. They'll call you emotional, dramatic, dull, anything to dodge accountability for being cruel. When you reflect their behavior, they'll scream abuse faster than you can say hypocrisy. Emily wanted a boyfriend who could handle a joke. She got one. Turns out she couldn't handle it. My regret? Not pushing back sooner. 2 years as her punchline, doubting my feelings, thinking I was too emotional, all because she framed cruelty as humor and boundaries as fragility. Now I'm dating Lauren from my hiking group. She thinks I'm funny without needing to roast me. Crazy idea, right? She laughs with me, not at me. At a party last week, someone asked how we met. Lauren said, dating app. His profile said he's a finance guy who games and loves spreadsheets. I thought finally someone real. Her friend laughed. Spreadsheets for fun? Lauren grinned. Yup, refreshingly quirky. I'm into it. No jab, no embarrassment. Just genuine warmth for who I am. Emily texted last night from Sophie's phone. Saw you with someone new. Moved on fast for someone who said they loved me. She looks dull too. Perfect fit. Lauren saw it and laughed. Is that the ex who thought mocking you was a personality? Yep. Sad. Must be exhausting to need to tear down your partner for clout. Nailed it. The cherry on top? Emily's new boyfriend dumped her after 3 months because, get this, she kept roasting him publicly, and he couldn't take a joke. Sometimes karma just needs a front row seat.